There was a woman that was handcuffed, put into the back of a police cruiser on train track. Coincidentally, the train was coming and the cruiser got hit. This woman sustained a lot of injury.
Trial of a Colorado officer accused of putting a handcuffed woman inside a police car while it was parked on train tracks. The woman was severely injured when a freight train slammed into the vehicle and the crash was caught on camera. We do want to warn you, this video might be disturbing. Kana Whitworth has day one of that trial.
This morning, the officer accused of placing a handcuffed female suspect in the back of a patrol car moments before a freight train plowed into it is standing trial. Police body.
Do y'all guys see where that cruiser is? On the train track.
Body and dash cameras capturing the horrifying crash.
At the time, she elected to place Urani Rios Gonzalez in the Platteville patrol car parked on the railroad tracks instead of her own patrol unit that was safely parked to the west of the railroad tracks.
Officer Jordan Steinke is facing 2 charges: felony attempted reckless manslaughter and misdemeanor reckless endangerment. Steinke taking the stand Tuesday, arguing that she did not see any reflective signs or gates indicating a railroad crossing at the time of the incident.
It was incredibly dark. I was miles outside of my jurisdiction.
Oh, that was a female's cruise. Women.
I was fairly certain that that particular stop was going to end in a gunfight. I never in a million years thought
Lies.
the train was going to come plowing through my scene.
Claiming she would have not put the suspect in the vehicle if she knew it was parked on a railroad.
I trusted that Sergeant Vasquez's vehicle.
Alright, so usually when there's a train coming, you usually hear horns, vibrations of the ground, and also the distinct chugging of the engine, the locomotive. Me personally, I would have hopped back in my cruiser knowing that there's a human life in the cruiser, and drove off right away. But then again, when there's a life and death situation, everybody react different, so I can't blame her.
Goal was
Even though it is her fault, I understand.
a secure location at that time.
We have to remember that hindsight is 20/20. The body cam is going to be so vital because now we can see how much light there was. How far was she?
The woman who survived the collision, 21-year-old Urani Rios Gonzalez, was initially arrested and charged with a misdemeanor for an alleged road rage incident back in September. She pled no contest. The edited 8-minute video released by police shows officers pulling her over. One officer parking on the track.
Turn around! Put your hands up higher.
With guns drawn, police order her to get out.
Alright, so the reasons guns were drawn is because there was some type of level of degree of resistance. So that's why the guns were drawn, and it wasn't like a typical stop.
Handcuff her and put her into the back of the cruiser.
Ma'am, what's going on?
The officers return to search her truck, but then a train can be heard approaching.
The train can be heard, so action must be taken, but action was not taken.
The horn finally catching their attention. One officer.
This part right here is what really pisses me off. Like, you hear the train coming, your car is parked on the tracks, but yet you're doing nothing. There's no frantic movement. It's almost as if they didn't care about her life, and they didn't.
The horn finally catching.
So I assume it's 3 officers in total. 3 officers in total. And not one of them thought about removing that parked car with the lady inside the cruiser off the tracks.
Their attention. One officer turns, looks back at the cruiser, and runs.
And another part, they all ran away, shaking my head.
Stay back!
Rios Gonzalez hit while still cuffed inside. The car destroyed on impact. Rios Gonzalez sustaining extensive injuries.
She has a fractured tibia, a broken arm, which she's had surgery on. She had 9 broken ribs. She has a fractured sternum.
Rios Gonzalez is also filing a civil complaint, and the Platteville officer who parked on the tracks is also being prosecuted for misdemeanor counts of reckless endangerment. Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
I would hold all these officers liable, but most importantly, that lady that parked the car, the cruiser on the tracks, I would hold her more responsible for this. It was irresponsible, but what's done is done. But at the same time, officers can learn from this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'm gone.